Hey, freshman year me. It's senior year you. And I just have one question for you. Why?
Hey, it's been 4 years. It's been a minute. I know that you came into college not knowing how a DSLR worked, how Premiere Pro really functioned, and how you could use it for your stories. All you knew was how to film on an iPhone and use iMovie.
Dear freshman me, you probably thought I would have figured it out by now, seeming as it's my senior year, but that's not the case. Not the case at all. You still have no idea what you're doing.
Hey, freshman Grace. I hate to break it to you, but it takes us 7 years to graduate. Yeah, who knew?
Whenever we first came here, we were just so lost with what we wanted to do with our life. Even when we got in our major, we didn't know what avenue to really go into. And with that, you became kind of lonely.
There was a global pandemic that made us question everything we thought we knew about ourselves. And during that time, in those many, many months in quarantine, we realized that there were too many things in that career path that just didn't sit right with us.
And that plan of yours of becoming an accountant, yeah, we pivoted in pretty much the opposite direction, and we're a media and entertainment major now. And also we're a florist, which is pretty awesome.
As it turns out, the older you get doesn't mean you get wiser. It means you just become more aware of what you don't know.
You're gonna struggle a lot to find your happy again, but I'm here to tell you that we do find it.
Life just had different plans for you, and you're gonna soon discover that you are capable of things you never even thought possible.
But sure enough, you'll get over yourself, and then you'll start actually making an effort to improve your college life and your future as well.
We learn how to use DSLRs, we know how to use Premiere Pro, and we make pretty cool stuff. You do it in such a great way that a lot of opportunities are presented to you. So you should be very proud of that for taking that step.
That history and mathematics wasn't a complete waste. That acute attention to detail that you learned is so much help now.
We got a lot more into filmmaking in general, and you got really into screenwriting and narrative, and you love making good stories. If there's a story out there, you'll try to find it.
You'll discover yourself again by creating. You're gonna start coming up with ideas and writing plans, and in our junior year, we write our first screenplay, and we really realize that creating is where we're meant to be, and the bigger picture and the bigger ideas that we have, and we just need a little help making those big ideas happen.
However, despite all the good things, we still do not have everything figured out. Part of it is because we never really worked with a group of people. We've always done things solo. And while things are always great when we do it solo, if we want to take the next step, it's important that we collaborate with people.
We've never ever been that big ideas person.
Usually, you don't have no problem with writing the ideas and coming up with good stories, but honestly, it's kind of hard for us to put it into action. There's just so much that we don't really know about cameras and like lighting, and so that scared us as well because we thought we had to do everything ourselves.
Our brain is always running at 10 million miles per hour, and we still struggle in putting everything into words. We sometimes need to teach ourselves to slow down.
And even though I am so detail oriented, you really can't schedule everything.
So little Kayla, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're gonna get. No, but for real. Sometimes the bigger picture is what you just need to focus on, and it's forming a team to help you get to the rest of the way. That's the important part.
You'll find people that have their own strengths and their own weaknesses, and they'll balance out yours.
We may have taken 7 years to get to where we are, but from where I'm standing, I wouldn't change a single thing. We ended up moving into a pretty crappy apartment with our best friend, and then that best friend ended up being your maid of honor in your wedding. And yep, you heard me right, wedding, all that to say, future Grace, all good things really take time.
You just gotta look at learning like you do a staircase. Just take it one step at a time.
You still need to learn how to synthesize your thoughts on paper, because that's really the way to collaborate with people. Because ultimately, collaboration with others is what's gonna elevate you to the next level. What's gonna elevate everyone to the next level. People who have the same strengths as you or different weaknesses can help you learn something new, and you can help them learn something new, which ultimately helps the whole group as a collective create a product that everyone's extremely proud of, something that we'll always remember and learn from.